Right, students? Next point. Look at the next point. Before portfolios. Portfolios అంటే ఏంటి? What is the meaning of portfolios? Highest positions. What is the meaning of portfolios? Highest positions. చూడండి. Look at the board. Highest position అంటే dash president. The president. Dash prime minister. The prime minister. Dash chief justice. The chief justice. Note down. Dash president, dash prime minister, the prime minister, dash chief justice, the chief justice. Okay? Now, look at the board. See, suppose my students look at the board. He is dash, right? Take the note like this. He is dash chief minister. Okay, na? Suppose, look at the board. If the sentence is like this, he is dash chief minister Andhra. Right? Now look at the board. He is dash chief minister Andhra. Right? If the state is specified like this, then you have to use the. He is dash chief minister. If the sentence is like this, simply if you are given only chief minister, then come back to the basic principle. What is the basic principle? Chief minister, singular or plural? Singular. Countable or uncountable? Countable. What is our basic rule? If a word is singular and countable, we have to use a or an. So, he is a chief minister. Why? Because the sound of the word is beginning with C. C is related to consonant family. So, if the sound of the word begins with the consonants, we have to use a chief minister. That's it. He is a chief minister, right? Because so many chief ministers are there in India. Okay, now suppose the prime minister has conducted a meeting for all the chief ministers in India, right? He is a chief minister. He is a chief minister. He is a chief minister like that. He is the chief minister of Andhra. He is the chief minister of Goa. He is the chief minister of Telangana. Because in every state we have only one chief minister. But whereas in India we have so many chief ministers. Right? So that chief minister is considered singular countable noun. In the case of singular countable noun, we have to use a or an. The sound of the word is beginning with C, and C is related to consonant family. If the sound of the word begins with the consonants, we have to use A. According to this rule, a chief minister is correct. But if the state is specified like this, the chief minister Andhra, okay? The chief minister Telangana, like this. Okay? Next. Next, before international hotels. Before international hotels. Dash. Taj group of hotels. The Taj group of hotels. Dash. Oberoi Hotel. International hotel, this is also. The Oberoi Hotel. No doubt. Before all international hotels, we have to use the dash Taj Hotel. The Taj Hotel. Only international Taj Hotel. Okay? Na? Suppose if a small hotel is given in the name of the Taj, don't use there. Okay? The Taj group of hotels, the Oberoi Hotel, the Oberoi group of hotels, whatever it is. Next. Next point. Before monuments. What is the meaning of monuments? Greatest constructions. Greatest constructions. Okay, na? Now look at the board. Dash. Taj. Taj Mahal. Okay, na? The Taj Mahal. Dash. China Wall. The China Wall. No doubt. Before monuments and first take this word. Okay, this is enough. First slide like this. Before monuments, the Taj Mahal, the China Wall, the Eiffel Tower, like this. Okay, na? Next. Okay. Before. Next point. Look at the board. Before public places and entertainment places. Before public places and entertainment places. Now look at the board. Dash Janmabhoomi Park. The Janmabhoomi Park. Dash National Zoological Park. The National Zoological Park. Dash Museum. The museum. Dash entertainment places. These are all. Okay, na? Dash exhibition. The exhibition. Dash flower show. The flower show. See, like this, before all public places and entertainment places, we have to use the. Note down. Note down. Okay, next. Next, before some countries. Before Some countries. Some countries means country must be in the form of united. Like see, dash USA, like United States of America, the USA, the UK, United Kingdom, dash USSR, United States of Soviet Russia, the dash UAE, United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Note down. Country must be in the form of united. Then only we have to use the. Note down. Right? Now, see, one exception is here. Take the note. Can I? Take the note. Dash Great Britain. The Great Britain. Only in the case of Great Britain we can use the. Okay, na? Because they rule all over the country, all over the world. So this is the reason only in the case of Britain, Great Britain, we can say the Great Britain. But we cannot say the Great India, the Great America like this. Only exception is given for the country Britain. That's all. Great Britain. The Great Britain. If you are given in the sentence like this in the exams, dash Great Britain, then you can use the Great Britain. No doubt. Okay. Next. Before all directions. Before all directions. Dash east. Dash west. Dash northeast. Before all directions we have to use the. Okay na? The east, the west, the northwest. Note down. Northeast, northwest like this. Okay. Next. Before Unix. Before Unix. Unix means what is the meaning of unique? What we have only one in the universe. That is called unique. See, dash sun, dash moon, dash earth, dash sky. Okay, the sun, the moon, the earth, the sky. Note down. Okay, students. Next. Before titles and awards. Okay, na? Before titles and awards. For example, see, dash Padma Shri, dash Nobel Prize. Right on. The Padma Shri, the Padma Vibhushan, the Bharat Ratna. Before all awards and titles. Note down. Dash Arjuna Award. The Arjun Award. Note down. Right, students? Okay, na? But don't use before titles like the Nataseho, the Megastar, the Prince Mahesh Babu. Don't use before all these titles. Title means that should be recognized by the government, central government. Okay, na? Before those titles and awards only we have to use the. Okay, na? Don't use before Megastar, Nataseho, Prince Mahesh Babu, the stylish star Arjun. Don't use. Okay, na? The power star. Don't use before all these titles. Okay. Next, before international stadiums, before all international stadiums, okay? Dash, Wankhede Stadium, the Dash Lords Stadium, okay na? The Lords Stadium, Dash, Lal Bahadur Stadium, the Lal Bahadur Stadium. Lords, this is in England. This stadium is okay na. Every cricketer wishes to score 100 in the Lords Stadium. Okay na. Every cricketer likes this stadium very much. Their life dream is to score 100 on this pitch. Right? Next. For all international stadiums, use the Wankhede Stadium, the Lords Stadium or the Lords. No problem. Lords everyone knows. Okay na? Yeah. The Wankhede, the Lords, the Lal Bahadur. You have no need to specify stadium. Okay na? Next. Before international tournaments, before all international tournaments, we have to use for example, see, Dash World Cup, Dash Wimbledon, the World Cup, the Wimbledon, okay na? Dash Sharjah Cup, Dash Asia Cup, Dash IPL. This is all international tournament. Okay na? The IPL. Note down. Okay, my students, see. But one important point is here, let us observe. Look at the board. Okay, na? Look at the board. Note. Suppose dash IPL. Okay, na? Dash IPL, the IPL. But if the word is like this, dash IPL match. If match is added here, then treat all this word like singular countable noun. Right? IPL match, IPL matches. Singular, countable. Come to the basic rule. What is the basic rule? If a word is singular and countable, we have to use ARM. Right? An IPL match. The sound of the word is beginning with I. I is related to wall family. If the sound of the word begins with walls, we have to use am. Similarly, dash a World Cup match. A World Cup match. Note down. Because World Cup match, singular, countable. If match is added, then treat all this word like singular, countable. If no match is added here, right? Only IPL, only World Cup. If you are simply given like this, then use that. If match is given, then treat all this word like singular, countable noun. Okay, na? Write down. Note down. Okay, students. Next. Before communities. Before communities. For example, dash Hinduism, dash Christianity, okay, the Hinduism, the Christianity. No doubt. Communities means religions. No doubt. Right, my students? Now look at the board. See, we can say the Hinduism, the Christianity, but we cannot say the Hindus, the Christians. Wrong. Hindus, Christians, plural nouns. Before plural nouns, don't use any article. I'll explain this point later. Don't worry. Okay, na? If you are given Hindus, don't use any article. If you are given Christians, don't use any article. Right? Hinduism is religion. Hindus are means, see, people who belong to Hinduism, they are called Hindus. Similarly, people who belong to Christianity, they will be called Christians. Right? So Christians, Hindus, plural nouns, but these two words are treated like communities. Okay? Na? Hindus are not community. Similarly, Christians are don't treat like the word community. Okay, na? Only Hinduism, Christianity are communities. Note down. Next, before all political parties. Political parties means that should be recognized by the central government. Okay, na? Dash BJP, the BJP, dash TDP, the TDP, dash YCP, the YCP, dash Janasena, the Janasena. Okay, right on. These are all recognized by the National Election Committee. Okay, note down. Right? Next. Now look at the board. Before singular countable nouns. Okay, na? Before singular countable nouns. Write in brackets. When they represent the whole race. When they represent whole race, R-A-C-E race. What is the spelling of race? R-A-C-E. Now look at the board. Right? Dash elephant is the wisest animal. Dash peacock is our national bird. Okay. Now look at the board. I am very sure you will get confused here. Sir, before singular countable nouns, you taught us earlier use a or an. But now you are teaching us use the. How it is possible, sir? This is your doubt, right? My dear students, one small sensitive point is here. Observe. What is the point? See, before singular countable nouns, Okay, before singular countable nouns, we generally use a or an. Before consonant sounded words a, before vowel sounded words an. Okay, that is 99%, that is okay. 1% exception. What is the exception? See, suppose what you have written in brackets, when they represent the whole race. For example, see, dash elephant is the wisest animal. What is our basic rule? Elephant singular countable. If a word is singular and countable, we have to use a or an, right? An elephant, because the sound of the word is beginning with a, e. So he means related to wall family. If the sound of the sound of the word begins with walls, right? We have to use an. Thinking like this, and every student, they think the answer is an elephant. But unfortunately, this is wrong. This is wrong. Why, you know? See, elephant is the wisest animal. It means cleverest animal. Wisest means cleverest. Okay, elephant is the wisest animal. Okay, elephant here in this sentence, elephant is singular countable. I too accept with you all. But what is the problem? You know, we are not talking of only one elephant. Elephant means we are talking about all the elephants. It means, of course, here in this sentence, elephant is singular countable. It is representing the whole race of it. It means it is telling about the whole race of elephants. It means elephant is the wisest animal means all elephants are wisest animals. So we are telling about the race of elephants. So you have to use that. Similarly, dash peacock is our national bird, right? A peacock. If you think a peacock is our national bird, right? Only one peacock is our national bird. Others are not national birds. Wrong. So peacock means all peacocks are our national birds. So we are talking about the race of peacocks. Of course, it is looking like singular countable noun here. It is representing whole race. It is telling about the whole race of peacocks. So we have to use the, no doubt. Right, students? Now look at the board. Next. Okay, na? One more. Before singular countable nouns. Again. Before singular countable nouns. Write in brackets. When they express particularity. Look at the board. When they express particularity, it means, look at the board. This is dash book. I want. He is dash boy. Who misbehaved in the class. Now look at the board. This is dash book I want. Actually, book is singular countable, right? What is our basic rule? If a word is singular and countable, we have to use A or N. The sound of the word is beginning with B. B is consonant, right? If the sound of the word begins with the consonants, we have to use A. So, and everyone thinks the answer is a book. This is a book, right? Similarly, he is dash boy. Boy is singular, countable. If a word is singular and countable, we have to use A or N. The sound of the word is beginning with B. B is consonant. If the sound of the word begins with consonants, we have to use A. He is a boy. So everyone thinks a book, a boy. Answer is a book, a boy. But unfortunately, this is wrong. Why? Of course, these two words are singular countable. But what is the mistake here, See, when they express particularity means, see, so many books are here, right? Of all these books, so many I have here. So many books are here. Of all these books, I am asking one book particularly. See, this is the book I want. I am asking one particular book. So, when a singular countable noun is in the form of expressing particularity, don't use A or N. We have to use A. Similarly, he is a dash boy who misbehaved in the class. So many boys are there in the class. Right? I am telling about one boy. He is the boy who's misbehaved. Right, students? So my students, though the word is singular countable, okay na? Only in two situations we have to use the. Okay, what are the two situations? One, when the word is expressing the whole race of it. Two, when the word is expressing the particularity. When the word is expressing the particularity. Only in these two cases, okay, of course the word is singular and countable, we have to use the. In all other cases, before all singular countable nouns, use A or N. So, my students, again, I am explaining this point. Okay, listen to me carefully. Generally, before all singular countable nouns, we have to use A or N. Okay, na? Before consonant sounded words A, before vowel sounded words N. But only in two cases, we must not use A or N. In the place of A or N, we have to use the. What are the two situations? One, before particular expressions. Two, when the word is expressing the whole race of it. Okay, na? Only in these two situations. Okay, next, before repeated actions. Before repeated actions. See, before repeated actions means dash. So look at the board. Once there was dash king. Dash king had a dash daughter. Dash daughter went to the forest one day. Now look at the board. Once there was dash king. King is singular countable, right? If a word is singular and countable, what is our basic rule? Use ARN. The sound of the word is beginning with had a daughter. Because daughter, the sound is beginning with D. D is consonant, right? If the sound of the word begins with consonants, we have to use a daughter. Dash daughter, see, we are repeating the same daughter. It means we are telling about the same daughter. So, the daughter. Note down. So, my students, before all repeated actions or expressions, use the in the place of a and. Now, so far you have learned the usage of a, the usage of and, the usage of the. Now, I am explaining you very most important points. It means, look, omission of the, omission of the. Omit means remove. What is the meaning of omission? Remove. Removing of the. It means where we must not use any article. Okay, na? Most important points. Actually, these are the very most important points regarding the topic articles. Point number 1. See, before metals. Every point is like this. See, A, general sense. Write every point like this. General sense, particular sense. General sense, particular sense. Look at the board. Dash, iron is a useful metal. Dash, gold is a precious metal. Valuable. Precious means valuable. Now look at the board. What are articles? A and the. A and the. Now look at the board. Before metals, omission of the. Omission means remove. Remove the. It means before metals, remove the. It means before metals, don't use the. These are metals. So what I am telling, before metals, omission of the. Omit means remove. Remove the. It means don't use the. So before metals, don't use the. When we are not using the, it means we can use either a or an. Everyone commonly thinks like this. But what is the basic rule here? If you want to use a or an, the word must be singular, the word must be countable. Am I right? See, iron, this is not singular countable. Gold, this is also not singular countable. So we cannot use a, we cannot use an. We cannot use these three articles in the case of metals when they are in general sense. Then what we have to do? You will be given one option in the exams. No article is required, right? If metals are given in the exams like this, okay, you have to choose the option no article is required. Okay, na? Whereas in the exams, choose the option no article is required. Whereas in the class, put cross mark like this. Cross mark means don't use any article. Note down. Right, my students? B, particular sense. Look at the board. B, particular sense. Okay, na? Look at the board. Dash gold in Chennai is 100% genuine. Similarly, dash iron used for this building is superior quality. Okay. Now look at the board. Dash gold in Chennai is 100% genuine. Gold is everywhere in the world, but we are particularizing gold of Chennai. Gold in Chennai means Chennai gold is 100% genuine. We are particularizing one place gold, right? Chennai gold. If you are particularizing, then you have to use the, right? Similarly, dash iron used for this building is superior quality. This building's iron, particularizing. So when we are particularizing, then you have to use the. So my dear students, observe, listen to me carefully. If you are given metals in the exam, first observe, metals are given in general sense or metals are given in particular sense. First we have to observe. If metals are given in general sense, don't use any article. If metals are given in particular sense, use that. That's all. Note down. Right, my students? So, observe one point. If metals are given in the exam, right? Metals are given in general sense or metals are given in particular sense. First you observe. If metals are given in general sense, don't use any article. If metals are given in particular sense, use the. That's it. Okay, na? Point number 2. Every point is like this, okay? General sense, particular sense, right? Every point, the points what I am explaining now, every point is in general sense, particular sense. If all these points, right, are in general sense, don't use any article. If all these points are in particular sense, use the. What are all these points? Now I'll explain. I have explained one point. Point number 2, okay, na? Before lunch, breakfast, Okay, na? And all snacks. All snacks. A. Look at the board. General sense. Look. I I take dash breakfast at 8 a.m. every day. No doubt. I take dash breakfast at 8 a.m. every day. See, not only, see, look at me. Not only I, everyone takes breakfast at certain time every day, right? So, general sense. When we are using all these words in general sense, don't use any article, cross mark. Similarly, look, I prefer dash coffee to dash tea, right? Before all snacks, right? When we are using in general sense, don't use any article, cross mark. No, no. Okay, students, now look at the board. Look at the board. Dash, for example, see, dash breakfast, B, particular sense. B, particular sense. Write like this. Dash breakfast, I have taken today is not good. Similarly, look at the board. 2. Dash coffee I had in Jaya restaurant is excellent. Now look at the board. See, dash breakfast I have taken today is not good. I am taking breakfast every day. But what I am telling here, today's breakfast is not good. I am particularizing today's breakfast. If we are particularizing all these words, don't use, sorry, we have to use the. Similarly, dash coffee I had in Jaya restaurant is excellent. So many restaurants are there in coffee restaurants are there in Kakinada, right? Of all the restaurants, the coffee I had in Jaya restaurant is excellent. It means Jaya restaurant coffee is excellent. I am particularizing one restaurant coffee. Then I have to use the. It means if all these words are given in general sense, don't use any article. If all these words are given in particular sense, use the same process. Note down. So this is the topic. My students, I want to tell you all one thing. So temporarily I am stopping these online classes from the next week. Within no time I'll restart again. Don't worry. Okay, why I am stopping here, I want to tell you all, because I am focusing on my regular classes. Within no time, hardly 10 to 15 days, right? Within no time, every day I am taking classes, spoken English classes, as well as English for competitive exams in Telugu also. Okay na? So many Telugu people are asking me to explain in Telugu, so that in Telugulo kuda nenu explain chestanu ippudu through my app. Okay na? In the meantime, మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు, who are interested, okay, go to ప్లే స్టోర్కి వెళ్ళండి. గో టు ప్లే స్టోర్ అండ్ యాడ్, ఇక్కడ యాడ్ చేసుకోండి. ఏంటి? HAGS, హ్యాక్స్ అకాడమీ యాప్. ప్లే స్టోర్కి వెళ్ళి హ్యాక్స్ అకాడమీ యాప్ని స్టోర్ చేసుకోండి, డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుని మీకు ఫర్ మోర్ డీటెయిల్స్, ఏం డీటెయిల్స్ కావాలన్నా నెంబర్ ఉంటుంది చూడండి. కాస్త ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇస్తున్నాను, 9491687293. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ రాస్తున్నాను మళ్ళీ, 9491687293. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ మై వైఫ్స్ నెంబర్, రైట్? ఇక్కడ దీనికి చోటు చేసుకోండి. ఎట్లాగంటే చూడండి, ఇంగ్లీష్ ఫర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ 50 టాపిక్స్, మనం అనుకున్నట్టుగానే 50 టాపిక్స్ చెప్తాను. ఓకేనా? ఈ 50 టాపిక్స్ కూడా రోజు 1.5 hours చెప్తాను. ఎవ్రీడే. ఒక ఆదివారం ఉండదు, ఆదివారం టెస్ట్ పెడతాను, ఆదివారం వదలను, టెస్ట్ పెడతాను. ఓకేనా? సో ఈ రోజు 6 రోజులు చెప్తాను అనమాట. ఎవ్రీడే 1.5 hours. ఈ 1.5 hoursకి ఓన్లీ 10 rupees, దట్స్ ఆల్. ఓకేనా? అలా 130 hours చెప్తాను. 130 hours అంటే మీరు గంటన్నరకి 10 రూపాయలు అంటే 130 hoursకి ఈ రోజు చెప్తున్నా హార్డ్లీ 1000 rupees ఇస్తున్నారు అంతే. మీరు చూసుకోండి, అంటే 3 నెలలు చెప్తా. ఓకేనమ్మా? 3 నెలలు చెప్తే కష్టపడితేనే వస్తుంది అమ్మ, 3 నెలలు కష్టపడితేనే వస్తుంది. అందులాగా 7,000 8,000 నాకు అక్కర్లేదు, అంత డబ్బు నాకు అనవసరం కూడా. ఓకే, హార్డ్లీ 15 రోజుల్లో నేను స్టార్ట్ చేసేస్తున్నాను మన యాప్ ద్వారా. ఓకేనా? రెగ్యులర్ క్లాసెస్, దీనికి స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ 2 బ్యాచ్లు, ఇంగ్లీష్ ఫర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఒక 3 బ్యాచ్లు పెడతాను. ఓకేనా? 5 బ్యాచ్లు. టైమ్స్ ఇస్తాను, మార్నింగ్ 6 to 7:30 ఒకటి, ఈవినింగ్ 5 to 6:30 ఒకటి. ఓకేనా? ఇలా ఒక 3-4 టైములు పెడతాను. ఎవరికి ఏ టైంలో ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అయితే ఆ టైంలో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఓకేనా? మీరు ఈ లోపుగా ఏం చేయాలంటే, హూ ఆర్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ జాయినింగ్ ఫర్ మై రెగ్యులర్ క్లాసెస్, ఎవరికైతే రెగ్యులర్ క్లాసెస్ మీరు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటుందో వాళ్ళు 50 rupees ఈ నెంబర్కి ఫోన్ చేసి, ఓకేనా మేడం ఇదిగో నేను స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో జాయిన్ అవుతాను, స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా అంతే 130 గంటలు, ఏదైనా 130 గంటలే ఏమ్మా, అది కూడా అంతే సేమ్, గంటన్నరకి 10 రూపాయలు, ఎక్కువ డబ్బులు అక్కర్లేదు మనకి, వేస్ట్. అంటే హార్డ్లీ 1000 రూపాయలు అంతే, 3 నెలలకి 1000 రూపాయలు ఇస్తున్నారు మీరు అంతే. ఓకేనా? రైట్? సో ఈ నెంబర్కి 50 rupees, మీ ఫోన్ నెంబరు, మీ నేము, మీ ఊరు చెప్పి ఇవాళ నుంచి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయించేసుకోండి. ఓకేనా? హార్డ్లీ 15 రోజుల్లో నేను స్టార్ట్ చేసేస్తాను. ఓకే, ఎందుకు 50 రూపాయలు పెట్టి మేము రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయమన్నా అంటే కన్ఫర్మేషన్ కోసం. అంటే 50 + 1050 రూపాయలు మీరు 3 నెలలకి ఇస్తున్నారు అంతే. 1.5 hoursకి 10 rupees, అంటే మీరు టీ తాగినంత కూడా కాదు కదా. ఎందుకు అంటే నాకు ఇక్కడ మనీ అక్కర్లేదు, మనీ అస్సలు అక్కర్లేదు, బతకడానికి కావాలి తప్ప ఇందుమీద సంపాదించాలని ఏమీ రూల్ లేదు నాకు. చాలు, దేవుడు పుష్కలంగా ఇచ్చాడు నాకు అమౌంట్, మంచి వెల్ ఆఫ్ నేను. ఓకేనా? ఈ మాత్రమే ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నానంటే, ఫ్రీగా అయితే ఆర్డర్ రాడు, మీకు తెలియదే ఉంది, అయినా ఒకటి ఫ్రీగా అయితే మీకు నేర్చుకున్నట్టు కూడా ఉండదు. ఓకేనా? మినిమం నేను కూడా బతకడం కోసం ఓన్లీ 1050, రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ 50, ఫీజు 1000, 3 నెలలకి. ఆ రోజు 10 రూపాయలు ఇస్తారా మీ ఇష్టం, లేదా వారానికి 70 రూపాయలు ఇస్తారా, లేదా నెలకి 300 కట్టేస్తారా అనేది మీ ఇష్టం, చూసుకోండి. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ అప్ టు యూ. ఓకే, విత్ ఇన్ నో టైం, హార్డ్లీ 15 రోజులు స్టార్ట్ చేసేస్తాను. ఈ లోపలిగా మీరు ఇవాళ నుంచే ఈ నెంబర్కి ఫోన్ చేసి మీ నేము నెంబర్ చెప్పి 50 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేయించుకోండి. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. మీరు కష్టపడండి, నేను కష్టపడతాం. స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ తెలుగులోనే చెప్తాను, ఉభయ రాష్ట్రాలకి, మన తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల వాళ్ళకి ఏమో తెలుగులోనే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే చెప్తాను, రెండింటిలోనే చెప్తాను. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఉందనుకోండి, బిఫోర్ పర్టికులర్ సెన్స్ అండ్ పర్టికులర్ సెన్స్, అంటే పర్టికులర్ సెన్స్ అంటే బిఫోర్ when these words are in particular sense use the అన్నాను. అదే తెలుగులో మళ్ళీ తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తాను. పర్టికులర్ సెన్స్లో కనుక ఈ పదాలు ఉన్నప్పుడు ది పెట్టండి, అలా 2 రకాలుగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఎందుకంటే తెలుగు వాళ్ళు చాలామంది రూరల్ ఏరియాస్ వాళ్ళు నన్ను అడుగుతున్నారు సార్ తెలుగులో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి సార్ అని. సో మీ కన్వీనియన్స్ కోసం తెలుగులో కూడా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఓకే, విత్ ఇన్ నో టైం, డోంట్ వర్రీ. ఈలోగా 50 రూపాయలు పెట్టి రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ చేంజ్ చేసుకోండి. ఏమో, ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్.